Hey, Mama, and welcome to Baddie Mommy, the podcast for moms who are committed to not letting motherhood steal their spark. I'm your host, Christina Lammey, and I'm here to remind you that you're still that girl. Let's get one thing straight, right? You are not the supporting character in everyone else's life, okay? You are the main character. Your hot mama era is here. You are ready to take your place as the main character. You are not just a stay-at-home mom, or you're not just a working mom, right? You're not just the lunch packer. You're not just the laundry queen of the house. You are the main character. So let's step back into that power. Even if your living room looks like a mess, even if your alone time is like 5 minutes in the bathroom scrolling on TikTok. This is your hot mom era, and you're going to figure out through this podcast how to embrace that, how to step into that power. Let's talk about what main character energy looks like when you're a mom, because this is a little bit different than how we felt main character energy before having children. It is not about delusion. It's not about pretending like the chaos in your life isn't real. It's about owning your life with ambition, finding those goals, those big dreams that you once had and reconnecting with them, or finding new dreams that mesh with your life now with kids and working towards those, right? It's about finding pleasure in the present moment. It's about finding beauty in everything that you're doing. Main character energy for moms might mean reclaiming your body, right? Might mean making bold moves like reconnecting with those old hobbies that you loved, or making new hobbies, knowing that you're allowed to want more, even when your hands are full, even when you are struggling in the depths of being up late with an infant and having a toddler. You're still allowed to want parts of yourself back. It is about finding the romance in ordinary things in daily life, finding peace in the present moment. The spotlight is yours, not because everything's perfect, but because you decide that it is yours. I really struggled with main character energy when I first became a mom. My husband and I were living between two different countries because I was finishing grad school in the United States and we were living abroad in Saudi Arabia. My role kept shifting depending on where we were. When we were in Saudi Arabia, we didn't have as much support, and I was essentially like a stay-at-home mom. Other times in the US, I was juggling grad school and academics and parenting, and so I had more support with my parents, but I almost felt like a working mom. So after I graduated and settled into motherhood, I felt like I lost sight of who I was. I didn't feel like the main character anymore. I felt like I was in the background of everyone else's movie, and I was feeling resentful because I felt my husband was still the main character of his movie. He was going to work for 8+ hours a day. He was chasing his dreams. And I'm like, what are my dreams again? What do I like doing? I realized something important. I wasn't lacking productivity. I was really productive. I always find things to do. I always am looking for opportunities for growth. I was lacking purpose. Outside of motherhood, I wasn't really working towards anything. So one day I decided if I am going to be a stay-at-home mom in this phase of my life, let me just cook more intentionally. Not because I had to, but because I wanted to give myself some sort of sense of achievement. I wanted to take this on as a hobby. So I started testing new recipes. I started making homemade bagels, and I put that growth mindset to something that fit my life in that moment. And that's because not everything is going to be possible when you have children, right? Not every goal is going to mesh with your life as a mom. But once I started feeding that ambitious side of me, the creative, the driven, the I can do hard things side of me, I felt that shift, right? I wasn't just making bagels, I was making space for me. And when that main character energy came back, I felt myself come alive again. If you want to know what this looks like in real life, for different people, it can mean different things. It could mean wearing lipstick just because you want to, right? Waking up every day, putting on some lipstick. For me, this isn't like I haven't worn lipstick in so long, but maybe it's just waking up, putting on a little bit of makeup, right? Maybe it's dancing in the kitchen with your kids, letting that goofy side out with your children. Maybe it's choosing rest without guilt because you don't always need to be productive. Maybe it's saying yes to a new hobby, saying yes to a new dream. Maybe it's saying yes to finding a way to make enjoyable things for you in your life. Being the main character doesn't mean you're ignoring your kids. It doesn't mean that you're being selfish about your time. It means that you're showing them how to be whole, how to be joyful in every phase of your life. Moms are often conditioned to shrink. We're conditioned to shrink our needs, shrink our desires, shrink our voice. Like everyone else comes first. Like we're second, third, fourth, fifth on the list of priorities after everyone and the dog. Main character energy takes up space. And so the more space you take up, the more your kids will learn to take up space as well. They will learn that it is safe. It is okay to love life. It's okay to be seen. It's okay to be confident. You are teaching them this legacy. You're passing on this legacy of productive, good energy to your children, and they will learn from this as well. Let's be clear that main character energy has nothing to do with what you're wearing or what size you are, right? It is a frequency, it's a vibe. It's when you walk into a room, like you belong, like you are in a frame of a movie. It's knowing that being a mom didn't end your story. It added to the depth of the plot. It created challenges to overcome because the greater the struggle, the more glorious the triumph. You are not in the background of your own life. You are not waiting for someone to hand you permission to shine. You are the story. And if you feel like you lost the plot, that's okay. It's okay to restart now. You are turning the page into the new chapter. And the title of that chapter is Hot Mom Era, the one where you fall back in love with yourself, the chapter where you feel magnetic again, where you feel not spiteful of motherhood, but magnetic because of it. The one where you lead with vision, with energy, with joy. You are allowed to have big dreams and little kids. You're allowed to be nurturing and be sexy. You're allowed to be ambitious, radiant, powerful, and also not have the laundry folded, have some dirty dishes in the sink. That's okay. This is your hot mom era. You are the main character and you get to bring all the good dang vibes with you. So get out there, live life like this movie is about you, overcoming your challenges, stepping into your beauty, stepping into your power because it is. Thanks for tuning into Baddie Mommy. If today's episode lit you up, sparked something in you, go ahead and share it with a friend or tag me on Instagram. I love to hear from you guys. I want to see your hot mom era in all of its fullness. Thank you for being here.